Hey everyone, welcome to the channel, or welcome back if you've been here before. My name is Phoebe and I'm currently falling down, shall I say, rabbit holes upon rabbit holes upon rabbit holes of amazing artists and their amazing work. And I've recently fallen down the REN rabbit hole, and life is great after REN, can I say. If this is your first REN reaction viewing of mine, just to let you know, this is my third that I am publishing, so you might want to see the first two that I've already done for High Ren and for the Tales of Jenny and Screech. If you want to carry on watching, I implore you to. In fact, we're going to be watching the Money Game Trilogy. Now, when I had a look online, I did see that there was someone posted a quadrilogy, but I'm going to stick to the trilogy for now. Money Game Part 2 and Money Game Part 3. I've seen that there's a Crucify Your Culture and Money Ties. I think I'll save them for later, but do give me a comment below to give any advice on that one. A lot of this I'm kind of going in blind to an extent, or basing it off what I've been told. Sometimes I will take your advice literally, just the way my brain works, so I'm trying to make sure that I'm doing what I should. And I'm sure there's no real right or wrong answer. If I miss something, I can come back to it. It's not the end of the world. We've also got Owly here. You can't really see him, but he's there chilling and stealing my chair so that I have a bit of a sore back. Anyway, let's get into Money Talks Part 1. We got a rope. Money game.
It's a strange time we're living in. War can put fear in. Hierarchy parties, they make us feel inferior. Greed runs through Parliament interiors. Devils walk among us, they fit the criteria. Eerie theories, strive fearing weary-minded men when we're clearly living in dictatorships. Nearly blinded by illusions to choose, but who's fooling who? A ball chained to your shoes on pain. It's a crying shame. The pursuit of our own wealth lights a flame that makes greed a game that lets this whole war burn. As the world turns, the whole world burns.
It's so topical, isn't it? This is a thing that has happened for centuries. Greed, the people at the top, the people in power, the people that try to create class among wealthy and the not so wealthy. People made to feel like they're inferior to others, when at the end of the day we are just literally humans. The same, we come into this world the same way we go. As kind of existential as that is, it's true, it's a fact. I'm already liking the direction this is going. I've got a sense of that from the title anyway, Money Game. And yeah, interesting that he's got this guy with a sheet around him and a noose or a rope around his neck at least.
But money was invented for trade, but now those bits of paper twist hearts, make slaves, turns a saint into a sinner, a child into a killer. His finger.
I want to rewind that and just.
But money was invented for trade, but now those bits of paper twist hearts, make slaves, turns a saint into a sinner,
money was
a child
invented
into
for
a killer.
One purpose, and it's now
his finger on the trigger of a money game.
Not quite.
Oh, rain, 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 rain. A storm, it comes our way. And those who rise through distorted lies,
he's got such a great voice.
But we like to point the blame. It's easier to blame, but point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this old money game. Stop
blaming others, pointing the finger. When it comes to us, do we take accountability for wrongdoings? Are we encouraging it? Are we watching on? Are we seeing things happening and not stopping it? Or able to stop it, depending on the situation?
this old money game.
Such a
president. It's evident that everyone's a resident of fear when they support these ideas to keep us separate, when they make us believe that everybody is coming to terrorise you in the streets. They say badly through gritted teeth. That's my right to hate. That's freedom of speech.
Scare tactics from...
But when did freedom become a reason to hate? A way to justify a racist slur or insult we make?
Right.
There's an irony in freedom, cause us in the West, we have pillaged and plundered the murder like savages, colonized all of the rest. That's called hypocrisy. Preach a certain value that you never keep yourselves. Your country was in flames, you denigrate yourselves in a second. Still you spit your venom, demonizing immigrants when really you're the immigrant.
There's so much hypocrisy around immigrants and the rules that they try and introduce around that. It's quite sad that we've all come from somewhere further down the line. We might not even know where our grandparents, parents derived from. It's probably not the right term, but yeah, just there's a lot of hypocrisy with lawmaking.
In a second, still you spit your venom, demonizing immigrants when really you're the immigrant, cause all of us are immigrants or descended from immigrants. Irony is imminent. I'll shed the light on immigrants. America was colonized by Britain. Britain, it was colonized by Rome, and also colonized by the Saxons. They were German, by the way. You know how people throw shade upon the Germans because of history's pain, and yet we made the same mistakes all again. Demonize a whole people, Jewish or Muslim, the same and the same. Old situations play on repeat. The same old TV shows repeat. Yeah, we worship the bleak. Our opinions aren't our own, and we follow like sheep. There's no left, there's no right. In the middle we sleep.
Really makes you think about
the storm it comes our way.
How
and
important
those who
things are
rise, who distorted
or are
lives,
not.
poison in the veins, but we like to point the blame.
Box
It's easier to blame, but point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this whole money game.
Same with like material things, isn't it? Material things are just that. They're nothing more. They're not going to matter if the world were on fire or something. Lives matter though.
There's so many games.
I keep thinking he's going to be sat playing the guitar. Do they somehow do a switcheroo? Oh. What's the symbolism of this? He's got eyes. He's blind. He's got eyes that he can't see right in front of him. The obvious. Could that be what that's a metaphor for? Oh dear. Oh, threatening. Now he's seeing he doesn't want to fuel the fire. He's realising that he shouldn't be part of this. Maybe. Changing character. Sounds changed a bit. Oh, on himself? On himself. Powerful, isn't it? That's so powerful. we need part 2. I'm always thinking, do we have a little break and talk about it? I kind of want to see. There's a theme for sure. Oh, it looks like it's gone in 5 seconds, so we'll go back. Is this on loud? Yeah. Greed, power, hypocrisy, repeating itself time and time again. Kind of sad. I really like that he talks about these important subjects. We can't ignore it. We shouldn't ignore it.
Strange time we're living in, panic and hysteria. Poor man learn, the rich man don't care for your narcissist mindset spread like malaria.
That as well. Poor men learn, the rich man don't care for you. They make all these promises with the government, and historically we know from what has happened before that they don't keep these promises, that they say it to become leaders, and then when it comes down to it, they don't care about you or me. They care about themselves and how they can, I don't know, make more money, be richer than the poor. It's kind of sad, but important. Again,
We just sit back and watch the show. America, Britain, split through fickle shit. A government of hypocrites. These counterfeit politicians sit in parliament, not adequate. Come on. Needlessly bleeding, resources all dry. Turn a blind eye if it means a pay rise. Oh, what a
massively turn a blind eye if it means a pay rise. Bleeding resources, who cares when we can make some more money? Who cares if it's going to affect the climate? Who cares if it's going to affect the poor?
shame it would be, I would die if number 10 Downing Street burned in a fire. Only joking, only messing, don't be stressing. I'm a peaceful adolescent, there's no need to be unpleasant. Write my thesis in a rhyme scheme to analyse the brain while my...
Sorry, I want to also take this in. It's probably an unfair comment to make. Very few wealthy show that they care about those that aren't so wealthy. There are a lot of wealthy people who do care, who do give... could argue that some don't give enough or give just to make themselves look good. At the end of the day, it's down to the individual what they spend their money on and how they do that. But it's just a shame that there's still poverty in the world. Really, it's kind of sucks that there's so many charitable organisations out there, and yet still so many people living without a care in the world about money because they're so rich, filthy rich, and like unnecessarily rich. Perhaps, again, my personal opinion, but it's just a shame that there's still so much poverty and money being spent on things that aren't a necessity, aren't necessary.
Fingers on the trigger of a money game. Oh, rain, 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 rain.
And I will rewind that as well because I'm sorry I keep talking over stuff, but it's how I process it all and want to talk about it at the same time.
Don't be stressing, I'm a peaceful adolescent, there's no need to be unpleasant. Write my thesis in a rhyme scheme to analyse the brain while my fingers on the trigger of a money game. Oh, rain, 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 rain. A storm, it comes our way. And no surprise to distorted lies, poison in the veins. But we got to blame. It's easy,
but it's topical now.
Good point, the mirror brought ourselves. We're all part of this whole money game.
I love the beat to it as well. Panic and hysteria.
This old money game. Money is a game and the ladder we climb turns a saint into a sinner with his finger in crime.
Turns a saint into a sinner with his finger in crime. Money can change a lot of people. It can be used for good. There are a lot of people that come into money and do good things with it. Not everyone, but there can be a lot of greed. Fame can change people. Fame can turn people ugly. Power goes to people's heads. Not always, but a lot of the time it's been proven, hasn't it?
Money is a game and the ladder we climb turns a saint into a sinner with his finger in crime. I'll break it down for you motherfuckers line by line. This is business economics in a nursery rhyme. She sells seashells on a seashore, but the value of these shells will fall due to the laws of supply and demand. No one wants to buy shells because there's loads on the sand. Step one, you must create a sense of scarcity. Shells will sell much better if the people think they're rare, you see. Bear with me, take as many shells as you can find and hide them on an island. Stockpile them high until they're rarer than a diamond. Step two, gotta make the people think that they want them, really fucking want them. Hit them like Bronson. Influencers, product placement, featured primetime entertainment. If you haven't got a shell, then you're just a fucking waste, man. Three, it's monopoly. Invest inside some property. Start a corporation, make a logo, do it properly. Shells must sell, that will be your new philosophy. Swallow all your morals, they're a poor man's quality.
Swallow all your morals. Poor man's quality. Oh, it's so good.
4. Expand. Clear forest, make land, fresh blood on hands. 5. Why just shells? Why limit yourself? She sells seashells, sell oil as well. 6. Sun, sell stock, sell diamonds, sell rock, sell water to a fish, sell the time to a clock. 7. Press on the gas, take your foot off the brakes, then run to be the president of the United States. 8. Big smile, make big wave. That's great. Now the truth is overrated. Tell lies out the gate. 9.
Smile, wave, lie.
And polarize the people, controversy is the game. It don't matter if they hate you, if they all say your name. 10.
So
the world is yours. Step out on the stage to a round of applause. You're a liar, cheat, a devil, a whore, and you sell seashells on the seashore. Rain, 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 rain. A storm, it comes our way. And no surprise to distorted lies. Poison in the veins, but we die
really
for
like
blame, 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 blame. It's easier to blame. But point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this whole money game.
Panic
This
free
whole money game.
It's hard. It's hard to even think of what to say because it's all just. It's sad, isn't it? It's sad that this is what money is, or this is what people do with it, or with whatever commodity they have in surplus. And the abuse of power, we've seen that so much over the years. Just really makes you think, doesn't it? It really makes you hate the world sometimes. Humanity can be beautiful in its variation, how we're all so different, but it can also be ugly. I don't like using the word ugly. I wouldn't use it to describe someone's appearance, but just the personalities can be made ugly. And let's listen to this one, eh? I love the way you just, everything's thought-provoking. Has he got a bag on his head? Did I just see a bag? That's a bag on his head. Is he playing the piano blind? That's a talent. Some people learn by feel, don't they? Did Ren teach himself musically? I think someone said that in one of the comments recently. Whoa. The camera placement and movements. It's always... It's purposely done. Purposely done. It's so good. Right, okay. Oh. I wonder if this is... Oh, it might not be silent. Might be instrumental, but it might not. I don't think it is. Is that him there? He does a lot of these like one take scenes Might not be completely one take videos, but I like, it's just, it's the whole art of it, isn't it? Listen here. Looking in the mirror. Stating the obvious. Everything is purposely done, purposely placed. I'm so fascinated by this artist.
Let me tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy. 1 year old and his first words were mine, gimme. 2 years old he was walking, 3 years old walking quickly. 4 years old he was running round the pavements of his city. 5 years old and his daddy told him, listen here son, you gotta learn to be a man. A man, he works for what he wants. 6 years old and he's reading, writing, top of the bunch. And when he's 7, his progression made him student number 1. 8 years old and he's praised for unusual grades. 9, his parents paid for private school to nurture the flame. 10, 11, 12, 13, he ascends and ascends. His daddy tells him, son, money is the means to all ends. 14, solving.
Money is the means to all ends. Is this going to be like a hint to what's to come? He's born into a rich family, clearly. He's doing well. Maybe he's being encouraged to get good grades. Maybe he's...
His daddy tells him, son, money is the means to all ends. 14, solving complex mathematical equations. At 15, IQ 150, still elevating. 16, he develops complex software code that detects weaknesses in cybersecurity protocols. 17, and he sells his vision, keeping the share. Not yet an adult, but he's practically a millionaire. 18, and his daddy tells him, now you're a man. This world don't give a damn about you, so take all that you can.
What a great line. And it's so true. This attitude. People that don't care will take.
And now you're a man. This world don't give a damn about you, so take all that you can. 19, he turns a profit, stocks and shares, invest in product. 20, double down deposits. 21, his income rockets. 22, he learns that truth is just an obstacle to wealth. If you manipulate the data, then the lie will sell itself. 23, a life of luxury, crystal and cocaine. 24, he makes the Forbes list, they're applauding his name. 25, and his daddy tells him, listen here son, while you're sitting in that palace, that don't mean that you won. 26, a business shift, he switches business to arms. He's 27, dealing nuclear and shells in Iran. 28, inside the Senate, money bought him a seat. He's 29, a role of counsel in the president's suite. Now he's 30, his daddy says you're losing the race. You're just a servant to the king, not even in second place. 31, a big maneuver for his daddy's approval. Moving imports over borders from the exports out of Cuba. 32, moving grams, growing kilos to tons. He's 33, filling warehouses with powder and guns. 34, turf war with nobody to stop it. Blind eye from the po-po inside of his pocket.
Money can also influence the law, huh? Or those that enforce the law, and the corruption behind that is what he's insinuating. Is how I interpret it. So we can all interpret it in different ways.
35, he gets the call. I'm sorry, son.
I'd love to hear
There's
what
your
other
father
people
had a heart attack. Sorry, he's gone. 36, getting pissed up, abusing his product. 37, eyes glazed, disposition demonic. 38, with a prostitute, a moment of passion, heating up a silver spoon and then chasing the dragon. 39, getting reckless and hungry for power. Daddy's words are still driving him to kill and devour. Makes a move against the cartel, but the strategy's flawed. They retaliate and leave him in a hospital ward. A bullet buried in his vertebra and one in his leg. The doctor sighs and says, I don't think you'll be walking again. Fuck.
did this to himself. Oh. Oh.
Let me tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy. He was 40 and he cursed the words, mine, mine, gimme. 41 he wasn't walking, 42 not walking quickly, 43 never running round the pavements of his city, 44 inside a palace with a mountain of gold, but those riches turn to rubble when perspective evolves. Weighing heavy on his conscience is the value of gold. Lamborghini for a life, trading money for souls. Jimmy followed the code inside the land of the free. Put your hand inside the cookie jar, take more than you need, and hit.
Take more than, that's so, it's so good how he presents that, how he writes that. It's so perfect.
Bikini for a life, trading money for souls.
Clear.
Jimmy followed the code inside the land of the free. Put your hand inside the cookie jar, take more than you need. And his example is exaggerated versions of me. And it's a version of him. And it's a version of she. And it's a version of you. There's no escaping the blame. The way we live is parasitic. Fuck the money and fame. Cut the music. This isn't entertainment. This is real life. The way we live is lunacy, community, it declines. Hyperpolarized, always fighting, then we divide. Truth is less important than the money that we designed. Money's an invention. Politics from our invention. They all come from people's ideas. Did I mention? Border's an invention. Law and order fuel the tension. It leads to people killing each other. My solution?
Is he gonna go himself? He's gonna unalive himself though.
Everything is subject to change. We could build utopias if individuals were taught to use their brains.
Come on, that is a great line. That is such a great line.
We could build utopias if individuals were taught to use their brains. But if we teach kids in schools to always be sheep and put themselves before the herd if there's more money for me, then there's no future I see where the humans survive. We're parasites inside a petri dish with cannibal minds. Mold will grow upon the surface and consume till it dies. And our fate could be the same without this story to the wise.
Money does not buy happiness. If you didn't know.
45. Jimmy comes home out of the rain, soaking wet upon a wheelchair, drinking again. He is everything he wants, he is fortune and fame. He's a fortunate fool with an unfortunate fate. With a 45 caliber aimed at his brain. 45 a fitting number cause his age is the same. Here's the words of his father, it's such a damn shame. Then he presses on the trigger of a money game.
Oh, he said the thing. Wow. That's so powerful. It just leaves you just so heavy with thought. Like it's a good thing that it makes you think, but for sure I see how people are like, oh, be careful, you might get exhausted. Do like the happy stuff and the sad stuff, and don't do it all the depressing route or whatever. I say happy stuff and sad, you know what I mean? Like, don't do all the sad stuff or the triggering stuff in one go. And it's mad how it has a physical effect on us. It's real. It's very real. And it's just, he really does articulate it in a way that just makes perfect sense, but also sounds like intelligent, and that extra layer of intelligence, you know, it's like stating the obvious, yet it's poetry. This guy is better than Shakespeare, like literally a generational talent. I'm just so amazed, and I love it. These are our thoughts that he is able to articulate and create art with. There's nothing quite like that. I have so much appreciation for it. I've gone on for long enough. Again, this is a long video, but it did have 3 in it, so thank you once again for watching. Please like and subscribe if you want to help the channel, and comments, I welcome them. I welcome any suggestions. I like to read everything. I'm a little bit behind, but that's only because everyone's been so kind and is constantly supporting and praising in the comments. So yeah, I will see you again for another one very soon. I'm going to lie down for a bit. Alright, bye!